Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm just going to be making part 2 of my Battle Royale game. So, if you've seen the previous video, yeah, you'll know that we've done this. It's the same thing. I've saved it as named it tutorial. So I've got the player. I've done this part in the previous video. I've done the map. I've done the loot box generation. So, I mean, those are all done for now. Now we're going to go ahead and make the shooting paths. That's where the fun's at, right? So I'm gonna name a new sprite P bullet. I'm gonna go to bitmap, scroll all the way in. Now use the paintbrush, set the size to 4. Um, Maybe 2. Okay, just check 3. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with 4 on a very small level. I'm just gonna draw, you know, small, line. And we're gonna go to this when flag clicked forever if then, and we're gonna go to sensing and use mouse down. So this basically checks if I'm clicking the left mouse button. Doesn't work with the right one, it only works with the left one. I'm gonna go to looks and we're gonna quickly change set size to, yeah, maybe 250%. Looks good. Okay, so forever if mouse down, control, we're gonna say wait 1 second. We're gonna create clone of not mice, yeah, create clone of myself. Right, this looks pretty good. Okay, you can see there's a bunch of clones. 4. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go to hide because I don't want the real one to show up and spoil the party. We're gonna pull out a show because we're gonna soon be using it. Gonna say go to front layer also. Now we're gonna go to control. Again, we're gonna pull up when I start as a clone. Show, go to front layer, not go to. We're gonna point towards mouse pointer and we're going to um, yeah, we're going to use repeat until. And now for this part, I'm again just gonna, you know, I'm actually just gonna choose a sprite. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the cat again. I'm just gonna duplicate it. When flag clicked, set size to 50%. Um, yeah, not 50% probably. So, um, how much did I do for my previous ones? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna check. Yes, 75%, I think. Yeah, 75%. Great. But this one, we're just gonna, delete the B one. We're gonna just paint this one red, right? It's just for the, looks. Gonna pick a reddish hue, just quickly paint all of it red. Gonna select his face, ungroup. We're gonna select his mouth. We're gonna, rotate it upside down. Use some lines quickly. And that's just how to make a quick enemy. This is just really quick. In my real video I've used a bunch of really cool art, so yeah, this is just just to show. Now back to the player bullet because I needed this. I'm gonna go or I'm gonna use touching, no mouse pointer edge, or if we're touching the enemy, touching cat. Okay, it's called cat, gotta rename it. Enemy, touching enemy, perfect. It just quickly updated. So repeat until that. We're going to move 3 steps, and if it ever hits any of the stuff, we're going to go to control, delete this clone under this. So now if you try, Okay. So I've clearly forgotten something. We're gonna say go to player. Clearly I forgot. So don't try this in without full screen mode. It's gonna glitch. So I'm just gonna quickly test this. Does the enemy, perfect? The enemy doesn't die, but the bullet disappears. So I think the bullet is done for now. So next I think what we're going to do is work on the enemy because he's got a pretty complicated code. So again, we're just gonna make some variables just for part of this thing. We're gonna add kills. How many kills do you get? Then we're gonna add players left. Then I think, yeah, lastly, we're gonna need one variable called enemy shoot. So I think, yeah, that's about it. Set enemy shoot to 0, set players left to 100 because this is a battle royale game, and we're gonna set kills to 0. Kills to 0. When we start the game, we want to set the kills to 0, right? We're gonna go to this, we're gonna pick hide. Now there's quite a bit of code in this. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty long one. I'm gonna say wait, pick random 3 to 8 seconds. This is just the initial pause before it starts the whole loop and spawns one of your annoying dudes. He's really annoying. Forever, we're just gonna say go to front layer because I've had some things where the enemy hides behind the map, the pool and all of that stuff. So that's a really, really annoying. Go to front layer. Again, we're just gonna add another wait random seconds. But I think this one we're gonna go 4 to 6. Yeah, I'm gonna deactivate this code. I don't want this code to run right now. Stop this. Change players left here. So now we're just gonna randomly change the players left because we can't have you to wait and kill 100 people, right? It's just not possible. It's gonna take forever. So we're just gonna say pick random -3 or -8 is what I'm just gonna use right. You could also make it -10. You could make a bigger number, but yeah, we're going to set enemy health. Oh, did I not make it? Okay, sorry about that. Make another one. Enemy health. Set enemy health to 5 is what I have gone with, but you could change that. And we're going to use a go to. We're going to use a two pick randoms. So again, -220 to 220 and -160 to 160. So that's just going to randomize it. Then we're going to point towards player. And we're going to set rotation style left right. Um, so this way he doesn't turn upside down and stuff like that. That's just really not what we want. We don't want him to turn really. So it's gonna keep him still where he is but point at the player. So then we're gonna say create clone of myself. Create clone of myself. Wait until what do you call it? Yeah. Wait until enemy health less than 1. It's just a safe bet. This always works. I prefer doing this. Change. We're gonna put two changes. Duplicate. Change kills by 1. Change players left by -1. Just for sure. So that's the enemy's code. Now we're gonna go to the clone code. Sorry. Here. When I start as a clone, we're going to show first of all, show the clone and repeat until enemy health less than 1. Show, repeat until enemy health less than 1. Repeat until enemy health less than 1. Yes, next what we're going to do is set enemy shoot to 1. This way it makes sure that we're shooting constantly at these, constantly shooting at the player. Shoot to 1. If then touching, and at this point I'm just gonna quickly use this show. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull out this bullet for now. This is part of my enemy's code, so I'll just quickly, if then touching color. Now if you click on this colored circular thing, if you click on it you'll get this menu again, but I'm gonna use this pick. Basically I'm just gonna aim at this, pick it. Basically now if touching that color I want to change the enemy health. Oh no, we've forgotten about the power up. Sorry. I'm gonna use if then else, if else touching color. Sorry, power up equals 1. Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm getting really confused about what I'm doing. If then touching color, and then inside that we're going to use the if else, and we're going to check if the power up is equal to 1. If power up equals 1, we're going to use two changes. Change enemy health by -2 because that's a damage doubler, else just change it by -1. And yeah, that's about it. Um, yep, yeah, that's pretty much it. And lastly, we're just gonna set enemy shoot to 0, and we're gonna delete this clone. So this is the enemy clone code. Lastly, we're just actually not gonna do that. We're just gonna duplicate this player bullet and name it enemy bullet. Now we're gonna just quickly modify the color. So we're just gonna fill this with like a reddish color. Um, Actually, I'm just gonna change the brightness a bit and just fill this guy up. Oops. Okay, yeah. Um, we're just gonna have to change a few things, here and there. Firstly, we're gonna make this enemy slower because otherwise the enemy is just too hard to defeat. So that's one thing. And the other thing is I'm going to change the condition. I don't want it to, work if the mouse is down, if enemy shoot equals 1. Basically, it's just checking if the enemy is alive, the enemy clone that is. Enemy shoot equals 1, then create clone of myself. When I start as a clone, show, go to front layer, go to enemy. Point towards. We're gonna change this point towards, and we're gonna write point in direction. Now we're gonna repeat until it's gonna be the same, touching player, and we're gonna change the point in direction a little. We're gonna use a pick random and a plus. Point in direction, and here in sensing we're gonna get backdrop number of stage. Change this to the enemy and you'll get refresh. We're gonna go for direction, plus we're gonna make it pick random -20 to 20. This makes it so that the enemy has a chance of missing you Otherwise, he's just, too OP. So that's about the enemy. Okay, let's just test this right now. Okay. Um, okay. That seems to be working. Okay, that was working pretty okay. First of all, I'm just gonna, remove all of these variables. They're probably just making my game lag. Okay, that this is working pretty smoothly. So I think the last few things I'm just gonna quickly brush up. Um, yeah, this is just gonna be a two-part. I'm sorry about that. So first of all, we just need to make it so that the player can take damage. So forever, if then, gonna change this soon touching color, but change health by -10. Again, I'm just gonna make this thing show. We're gonna touching color. We're just gonna pick the color, this one. Change health by -10. This thing works. Playable at loot box map. This. And for the last thing that I really wanted to do, this is gonna be a pretty complicated one, but we're gonna add the high score system when flag clicked forever if then health less than 1. It's just the last thing I'm gonna do for the high score thing. Health less than 1, then we're gonna make not a variable, we're gonna make a list for the first time. Scroll under the variables, so we're gonna be make a list. We're gonna name it high score, enter. So high score is currently empty. I'm just gonna quickly add 100 to high score. So I'm just gonna explain why I did that soon. Repeat. We're gonna go to list. Um, we're gonna use an insert over. Not quite yet, but we're gonna use it. Repeat length of high score. So there's only one thing in high score, so it'll repeat once only. If players left is less than, yeah, this one, players left is less than, we're gonna go to list, item 1 of high score. Basically it's checking the highest rank, and it's just checking. So for example, right now the highest rank is 100th. So basically, if players left is less than 100, let's say it becomes 99, that's a better rank than 100, so it goes on top. We're gonna insert players left at the first part in high score, the first one in high score, and we're going to stop the script because we don't want it to repeat at all if it's ever true. And then we're going to change. Um, okay, before that, I've got to make another variable. So sorry about this again. Item. Set item to 1 when it starts. Set item to 1. Change item by 1. So this way, I'm just going to quickly play a game. Okay, that's a very good thing. Okay, we're engaging in close combat. I'm gonna hide high score, but I'm gonna add, the other stuff. Sorry, just after I take down this guy, kills, health. Actually, I'm just gonna quickly open this loot box. Perfect. Players left 82. Okay, I've got a pretty good score. I'm just gonna let this guy kill me right now. Dude, could you please kill me? Yeah, thank you. There's only 79 players left, and this is probably gonna be, yeah. Now, if I just quickly check the high score list, 79. There was 79 players left, and okay, before that, I was a little, if when fly clicked forever, if just quickly make it health less than one, we gotta stop all. Health less than one, control, we're gonna stop all. Okay, that's about it. But yeah, that's gonna be part two of it. There's gonna be a third part pretty soon where I add more guns. So this is not the final one. The comments have been asking me to do this, so I will be doing another part with the guns. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye for now.